Hi, I am Kajer on Two Wheels and I've got new tires. I bought some Pirelli Angel GTs. And I can't really try them out because my chain is nearly dead. Should have seen on the Monday video that my chain has some beautiful lumps in it, which is the links, some of the links are bound up, so I have to replace the chain, and that has been scheduled for a couple of weeks from now. Now, thing is, I can't really push the chain because I'm afraid it might break, and if it breaks, it might lock up the rear wheel and I'll take a nasty tumble. So I'm putting as little torque as I can through that chain. And when I have to apply torque, I do it as smoothly as possible to avoid jolts in it. So, with that being said, I really do not want to try out these tires at the moment, because the first way to try it out would see if they would break traction under acceleration, which is the safest way to see how much grip they've got. But I can't. I'm not going to lean it over until I am confident in them, especially since they're brand new, so they're supposedly very slippery. And here's the deal. The guy at the tire shop told me this, and I've read this several times, that new tires have that mold release agent thingy that makes them extremely slippery, at least for the first kilometers. On the other hand, I read on a few other places that mold release agent isn't actually used anymore, so tires are at their best right off the bat, as in brand new. And I'm not really sure who to believe, and I would really like to try it out, but I can't. So, someone who has a disposable bike, would they mind sticking on some brand new tires and just leaning it over and see how it goes? As I've got too many repairs to pay for this bike already. So here's the deal on the repairs I have to do. That was 300 bucks. I'll call bucks euros because euro is harder to say, especially when I'm speaking English. It's a bit of a mouthful. So 300 for the two tires, front and rear. 250 for the chain, because it's the whole kit. That's 250. Front and rear brake pads, again I'm using a front brake pad every 12,000 kilometers, which is odd. Will be about 50 each, so that's another 100. And the oil change at Honda will cost me around, I don't know, 60, 70, 80. No. So it's about 700 bucks I'm going to spend on maintenance on the next 2 weeks. Yay! Or not. Oh well, I'll keep you posted on the tires. Thing is, it looks like I have a brand new bike, because these tires are completely different from the other ones I was used to. It really feels like a different bike. First thing, this might be, I'll explain why this might happen. It's not as stable as anymore. It seems to want to be leaned over all the time. Meaning, the other one, with the other tires, the Metzeler Z8, the bike really wanted to stay upright. It was really stable. These, it seems like the bike wants to be tilted at this degree or that. The idea I get is that these tires are like V-shaped, so the tire wants to lean over a bit. And when it's leaned, and I haven't actually done this fast, but I can feel even at slow speeds, it seems to have a really big contact patch, because I feel very stable when I'm slightly leaned over. And I get this safe feeling whenever I lean on these tires, even in the wet, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, the thing is, the reason why I think I'm not stable when I'm upright is that the Metzlers were worn on the middle, so the tire is no longer round. The tire is like this, kind of squarish, and that's probably why I felt so stable on them now, and I'm used to that, because since I do a lot of highway, and on highways you go like this, straight up, the center of the tire is worn, and as a result it gets flatter. It might be that these tires are a bit more V-shaped, so that they wear in the middle and they last longer. Could be that, could be a combination of both. These tires being slightly more V-shaped and me being used to a flatter tire because it has degraded itself down to the end. So those two factors might account for my uneasiness, but it's still, I like these tires. I'm pretty happy with them so far. I'd like to be able to test them, but that's going to wait until mid-January. That's it. Catch you out.